new box office breakdown show here on Max. We'll be talking Max Talks box office every single Monday here on this YouTube channel. Today, we're going to break down the box office weekend of October 22nd to October 24th. We're also going to look at the 2021 domestic box office and the 2021 worldwide box office as always. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, ring the bell. We're trying to get to 100 subscribers as quickly as possible. Please help us get us there. Please subscribe and ring the bell. I do movie reviews, TV show reviews, streaming platforms, movie rankings, and this show every single Monday. And just a spoiler, I've already reviewed on this channel 4 of the 5 movies on this top 5 box office of the weekend. So please subscribe, ring the bell so you get those reviews as well. I'll leave a playlist at the end of the video so you'll see my other playlists as well. Comment down below, let me know what movies did you see in theaters this past weekend, and please like the video. Thank you very much, and let's get started with the box office breakdown. So let's start in first place this week, not shockingly, is Dune. Dune, the brand new film that released both in theaters and on HBO Max, opens up to $40.1 million at the domestic box office this weekend. This film was already open overseas really for the last month, and now it's also available on streaming on HBO Max. So $40 million does total up, though, to be the biggest opening for an HBO Max and theaters release that Warner Brothers has done all year, beating, I believe, Godzilla versus Kong at $35 million. That is what Dune defeats this week with 40. So biggest opening for the Warner Brothers all year long. Again, I think they should be announcing Dune 2 this week because they want to get more people in there for the second and third weekend, especially with Eternals coming out in 2 weeks. So $40 million, this film was made for a lot of money. I think they promised Villeneuve they would do a sequel if they have enough, also people not just going out to see the movie in theaters, but also people watching it at home. So again, this is my favorite movie of the year. I'm very passionate about Dune. If you have not seen Dune and you want to see it on HBO Max, if you can safely go see this movie in a theater. In second place this weekend, in its second week, is Halloween Kills. Halloween Kills drops 71% in its second week to $14.5 million, and its overall gross is up to $73.1 million. So Halloween Kills does take the usual blockbuster 70% dip, huge dip in the second weekend with only $14 million. Again, this film's also available on Peacock and in theaters. But you expect that this film should be a huge player at the box office this upcoming weekend, because this upcoming weekend obviously is Halloween weekend, Halloween on Sunday. So I wonder if this movie actually gets a bump or takes a way less drop in its third weekend, because obviously this film takes place during Halloween. So it's Halloween Kills. So we'll see if this movie does actually hold up pretty well at the box office. Really, this should be the last big weekend I believe we'll see from this movie at the box office. Really, after this one, we're into November and people are getting over Halloween. In third place this weekend, in its third weekend, is No Time to Die, the last James Bond Daniel Craig movie. It drops 50% in its third weekend, and it gets to $11.8 million at the box office. And No Time to Die's three-week total is up to $120 million. So it joins the $100 million club. Well, we'll talk about this movie doing really great overseas and worldwide in just a little bit, but this film is sustaining itself really good at the box office. I think it dropped around the mid 50s last week at the box office, now it drops 50. So it really is sustaining itself very, very well at the box office with a crowded market. So No Time to Die hanging in there, doing well at the domestic box office. In fourth place this weekend, this is the 4 straight weeks of all these big bangers coming out. Venom, Let There Be Carnage drops 45% in its fourth week. It gets $9.1 million this weekend, and Venom, Let There Be Carnage's domestic total is now up to $181 million. So Venom, Let There Be Carnage coming off the highest domestic opening here in the United States all year at $90 million. So far is dropped off a big bit in the last couple of weeks, but it's still hanging in the top 5, making 9.1. And the other new release of the weekend that was not just Dune, but it was also Ron's Gone Wrong, the exclusively in theaters movie, from like a Fox film that's now owned by Disney. Ron's Gone Wrong makes 7.3 in its opening weekend. A film that really has no advertisements, but really great audience and critic scores. gets 7.3 and edges out the Addams Family 2 by $3 million. That's the first time in its 4-week run that the Addams Family 2 is not in the top 5 at the box office this weekend. When we look at the top 10 domestic box office movies of the year, Shang-Chi is still number 1 with $220 million. Black Widow's on number 2 with 183, but 2 million back is Venom: Let There Be Carnage. So Venom: Let There Be Carnage has already passed F9 this past weekend. F9 is in 4th place with 173. So now Venom: Let There Be Carnage is probably more likely will pass Black Widow this weekend. It just needs $2 million. And the question is, can it join the $200 million club? And can it possibly pass Shang-Chi? We will see. It'll take a lot. They are currently $39 million short of Shang-Chi. We will see if it can get there, especially it probably will not because of all these big time movies that are coming out this upcoming week. A Quiet Place Part 2 is at number 5 with 160. Free Guy is at number 6 with 121. No Time to Die jumps over Jungle Cruise. No Time to Die is now at number 7 at 120. Jungle Cruise is at 116. So No Time to Die will pass Free Guy next weekend. And to be number 6, Godzilla vs. Kong is the 9th $100 million movie at $100 million. So with No Time to Die, which was at $99 million, I believe, or something like that, it is now in the $100 million club, and it will be at least at number 6 by next weekend, but currently at number 7. When we look at the top 10 movies worldwide, F9 is still number 3 with $715 million, but all of a sudden, No Time to Die is the 5th highest grossing movie worldwide this year with $525.655 million worldwide. Again, only 120 domestically and over $400 million at the international box office. So No Time to Die is one of those franchises that really doesn't do the best here in the United States, but really dominates internationally. That proves to be true once again, as No Time to Die is at number 5 worldwide. Godzilla vs. Kong is at number 6. Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings is at number 7. Black Widow is at number 8. Venom: Let There Be Carnage is at number 9. Venom now finally joining the top 10 movies worldwide. And Free Guy, just edging out Jungle Cruise, is at number 10. So that was this weekend's box office. A lot of changing things going on at the box office made for a pretty exciting weekend. And we have one more weekend left in a really highly packed October. And we are going to talk about next week, Last Night in Soho. Last Night in Soho, the brand new Edgar Wright horror film that is coming out this weekend, as well as Antlers, another horror film that will be coming out this Friday. That stars Kerry Russell and Jesse Plemons, directed by Scott Cooper. That movie will be coming out as well this upcoming weekend, which will wrap up a highly packed month of October, but we're not really done yet because the first weekend of November will be Eternals. So much coming out here in the rest of 2021. I'll be back here next Monday breaking down the box office as well. I have also a lot more reviews coming down this week. There's 2 Netflix movies that are coming out this week. I'll have both of them reviewed this week as well. Also, we review Heels, Ted Lasso Season 2, Heels Season 1. I'm currently watching I Know You Did Last Summer and Insecure Season 5. So much going on. Also have a review for either Last Night in Soho or Antlers by Friday or Saturday. So stay tuned for that as well. So thank you guys so much for joining me on this channel. I'll see you guys soon.